Our poor dog Jigs had slipped and fallen into the pit. Our poor dog Jigs
Our poor dog Jigs
had slipped and fallen into the pit.
had slipped and fallen into the pit.
So Grandpa ran up with
So Grandpa ran up
a shovel to rescue the poor dog. So Grandpa ran up with a shovel to rescue the poor dog.
with his shovel to rescue the poor dog.
He was down there
He was down there,
swimming in the muck.
swimming in the muck.
But as Grandpa dug through that forest floor,
But Grandpa dug through that forest floor.
I became fascinated with the roots.
I became fascinated with the roots.
And under that, what I learned later was that the white mycelium. And under that, what I learned later was
And under that I learned later
the white mycelium.
was the white mycelium.
Under that, the red, and yellow mineral horizon. Under that, the red and yellow mineral
And under that, the red and yellow
horizons.
mineral horizon.
Eventually, Grandpa and I rescued the poor dog.
Eventually, Grandpa and I rescued the poor dog.
But it was at that moment that I realized
that
that palette of roots and soil was really the foundation of the forest.
and really the foundation of the forest.
And I wanted to know more. So I studied forestry. But soon I found myself working alongside the powerful people in charge of the But soon I found myself working alongside the powerful people in charge of the But soon I found myself working alongside the powerful people in charge of the commercial harvest.
in charge of the commercial harvest.
The extent of the clear cutting
The extent of the clear cutting
was alarming.
was alarming.
And I soon found myself conflicted by my part in it.
And I soon found myself
conflicted by my part in it.
conflicted by my part in it.
Not only that, the spraying
and
hacking of the aspens
and hiking of the aspens
and birches to make way for the more commercially valuable planted pines and firs was astounding.
Pine and firs
Was astounding.
were astounding.
It seemed that nothing could stop. This relentless industrial machine.
This related industrial machine.
So I went back to school. And I studied my other world. You see, scientists had just discovered
Scientists and discovered
in the laboratory in vitro that one pine seedling root could transmit carbon to another pine seedling root,
could transmit carbon
to another pine
seedling root.
But this was in the laboratory. And I wondered, could this happen in real forests? Could this happen in real forests?
Could it happen in real forest?
I thought yes.
I thought yes.